RECCE here today. The title really says it all. I'm going to be running my 18-inch rifle equipped with an ACOG out at ranges, using 62 grain ball, basic bitch FMJ. Nothing fancy there. Target is roughly a reduced profile humanoid. The rifle puts out roughly 2 MOA, 1.5 MOA, over 10 round groups on paper at 100 yards. This rifle is set up as a sort of lightweight mountain gun with an emphasis on keeping weight, bulk, and other stuff down to a minimum, and less emphasis on being able to really act as a sniper's weapon. A lot of people view this as a RECCE rifle, which is a fair term and plays well into the algorithms, so I threw it on the table. I have this 18-inch rifle set up as it is, just because I wanted more so to snag a little more lethality out of 5.56 and really optimize for that 200 to 300 yards. You'll notice with an 18-inch over, say, a 14.5, you'll notice some improved holds in windy conditions, right? You're able to hold on the target instead of off of the target. You'll notice you'll retain a lot of your lethality that you might not otherwise have if you're running, say, an 11.5 at 250 yards. And just another number of other features like improved shootability, so on and so forth. Speaking of which, I actually did a video on the 11.5 rifle at 600 yards with a 4x scope. Check it out if you're interested in something like that. To spoil a bit of what's coming up and to contextualize it, this video kind of shows you my wall as a shooter, and I kind of expected as much with this rifle setup. So me, ammo choices, and the optic choice kind of made me hit a wall in terms of capability today, though I'm sure many good shooters can punch this setup out to even 100 or 1,000 yards, but not me. The point is, I'm mentioning this because I honestly think I can do better. And that's why I'm actually going to configure this rifle to be a more long-range oriented setup soon. Long-range scope and some other changes to really kind of push it more into that SPR style category and less of a recce or mountain gun setup. So this was kind of just my last video with this configuration as is to really see what it's capable of and what I'm capable of as a benchmark as I go into more long-range shooting. But anyway, that'll be for another video. So yeah, hope you enjoy what's coming up. See ya.
Alright, gotta stay on the support beams. This handgun. It's actually way warmer than I thought it'd be. Wind looks to be roughly 5 miles an hour left to right, and a gust, probably a little more, 7, 10 even. We are almost exactly at 600 yards. I think it's 590. The issue is my rangefinder kind of sucks. It's slowly dying, and let's just do it. Hopefully you can hear me. Windage or elevation is good. Right side, come left a little more. Hit. Hit. Let's do one more. No, let's do a couple more. Fucking shit. Almost 100% sure that was a hit. Alright, so this is a really interesting hold, and it kind of illustrates why the ACOG sucks at this range. So I'm getting, hopefully the wind isn't fucking over the mic. I might have to redub this after the fact. But I'm getting a decent amount of wind. I can see all the bushes moving. I'd say about 10 miles an hour. So I'm holding roughly a chevron's worth over, and that means I'm holding out in space. But actually on the ACOG, there's a number 6 right where I'm holding right now on the right side. And I'm basically using the 6 as a reference mark. So I'm actually holding with the 6, you know, the bulbous section of the 6 slightly on the target. The issue is, relative to the target, that 6 is huge, and it's really hard to actually have a consistent hold. Let's get Let's try to get 3 hits. 3 shots. It's gonna probably be like 5 shots. This wind is really sucking. Yeah. Too many excuses. Let's shoot. All right, the wind's dying down, actually. No, I spoke too soon. That was to the right. I guess the wind's way stronger down there now. We'll bracket with the 6. Or actually, we'll put the 6 on the left edge, rather. That's a hit. 50%. Let's go. There we go. Miss. All right. I think we've done enough at 600. I was actually. I guess I need to. I was actually thinking about doing 700 yards, but with 10 that spikes up to 15, 20 mile an hour wind with an ACOG. It's just not one of those days where I'm going to enjoy doing that. So, probably not. Yeah, it's just going to be pissing ammo to the wind. I'm not confident in my ability at 700 yards. And 5.56, even out of an 18-inch at 700 yards, really just begins to suck. Not sure if it goes transonic there or something, but I've tried it once, like a year ago, and it was just awful. I was basically saturating the area with fire, not really getting anything consistent. Here, I'm pretty consistent. The main issue, beyond me being a fucking shitter, is I was just having trouble holding in the same spot every time. First round was a miss. I believe the second round was a hit. Third round was a hit for sure, I'm pretty sure. But the issue was I saw my miss and I was basically on target, right? Just target shit exploding right next to it. But adjustments are hard when you're holding an open space and you can't even make your next shot consistent. And that's not even talking about adjustments. So we're gonna bump it up to, I think, 500, and that's where this 18-inch, I think, really shines compared to the 11.5, which is a little bit counterintuitive. But yeah, let's get a little closer, do some more shooting. Hopefully not cave in this fiberglass roof. Well, I lied. We're doing 700 yards. Why? Because I like fucking throwing money away. Where's my bag? So I'll be frank. I have a rough idea where my skill level is, and we're out of it right now. So this is gonna be more of a kind of a part about the limitations of me and what I need to push out at this range, and less of a this is what 5.56 out of an 18-inch barrel can do. All right, let's do it. I don't even know if this is 700 yards, but I'll give myself 5 shots total. We'll do 6, one, to be frank, spoiler shot, because I have no idea if we're actually at 700. How do I say this? My rangefinder doesn't work at all at this point, so we just kind of guesstimated 100 yards from our previous location. Let's do it. 6 shots, 1 spoiler, I guess. Or we just get a first round hit and fucking make all this bitching look dumb. Give me a second. Ugh. Too much sweet tea. Ooh, I can barely see it. All right, on target. Wind looks good. Pretty calm right now. Here we go. All right. We definitely went more than 100 yards. Fuck, I lost the target. Oh, there it is. Hell yeah. Alright, we're at 750. Oh, here comes the wind. Do we just wrap it up here? Call it good? Yeah, alright, we jinxed it. I'm holding 2 chevrons left, and I'm kind of just pelting rounds around the target, just like right at the feet. Honestly, I kind of came about this wrong. I was trying to reference off of the target, but once I had my first hold, I should have referenced what I was actually looking at around the target, like, oh, I was aiming at this rock dead on or something, and bracketed off of that instead of holding an open space. But the wind is coming in at 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15 miles an hour. I don't have the experience shooting with wind, and I don't have the crosshair type to really reference and be consistent. Yeah, I just kind of came out here to demo where my capabilities with this setup kind of just completely fall flat on their face. Let's get close. Let's do 500, or wherever we end up at. 550, or 450. Sorry, 450. Yep. Nice. Wind is picking up. I'm gonna add a little bit. Do it on the fly adjustment. Yeah, we're gonna add like half a chevron. Kobe! Wait, no, you can't say Kobe anymore, right? If you notice, I don't know if you can see it from here, I have to put my hand on top of the fiber optic because even though I have tape over it, it's still too bright because I'm on the illuminated portion of the reticle at 400 yards right now. So 2 more shots and then we'll call it a day. One more. Yeah, I scoped myself again. Ow. That's the issue with ACOGs from the prone, tilting on an up angle. Let's get that last hit though. Yeah. What was that? 4 out of 5? I actually don't even know how much I shot. I kind of just went at it. But it was 1 miss, I believe. Alright, we'll call it there. God damn, that actually left quite the bump. Scoped myself once on the arm. Fucking A.